Here we have the noun tempus temporis neuter. It means time. You might recognize it from one of our sententiae, tempus fugit, time flees. This is a lovely looking noun, and I think I would like to decline it. But first, I need to look at my step number 1. In step number 1, we copy the dictionary definition into the corresponding boxes in the chart, the nominative and genitive singular. The first word of the dictionary definition is the nominative singular, so I'm going to copy it in here exactly as it looks, tempus. The second word is the genitive singular. It's spelled differently, so be careful. But I'm going to copy that in, temporis. That's all we do for step 1, and now we're ready for 2. In step number 2, we're going to determine which chart to use and see where else the nominative singular needs to go. In order to figure out the chart, I want to look at the ending on the genitive singular. That tells me the declension. This one belongs to third declension. I also need to check out the gender, though, because there's more than one third declension chart. And the gender of this word is neuter. So let's go find that chart. Here we have it, third declension neuter. Now, if you remember the second part of step 2, it was to check for the nominative singular and see if it needed to be copied anywhere else on the chart. There's one spot, and here's a second. So let's go take care of that before we forget. The nominative singular also needed to go into the accusative singular, so I'm going to copy it. Tempus, nominative singular, accusative singular, also needs to go in the vocative singular. It goes in the vocative because the rule is that almost all the time the vocative looks like the nominative above it. That's just a general rule about the vocative. There's also a general rule about neuters, and that's that the accusative always is the same as the nominative above it. So we have tempus in 3 spots. And now we can move on to step number 3. In step 3, we look at the genitive singular again. It's so useful. And we find the real stem for this word, and we copy it into any empty box. Okay, so the genitive singular tells us the truth about the stem. Ignore the nominative singular. It's a liar. It's not trustworthy. It'll lead you astray. The true stem is tempor. T-E-M-P-O-R. If I had used the nominative singular instead, things would not have gone well for me because I would have had no idea about the OR. So that's why it's crucial that you get the stem from all the letters in front of the ending on the genitive singular. The ending was is, and you take that away, you get tempor. Now we're ready for the last final step, step 4. Step 4 is adding in the endings from the chart. So I'm going to bring back that chart from step 2, and we're going to finish this noun off. Okay, I've got the chart so far. I've got my endings, third declension neuter. The words in black are already finished. They don't need endings, so I can forget the nominative and genitive singular, and I've already done the accusative and vocative singular. All these remaining endings need to go on, so we get tempor e and tempora in the dative and ablative singular. We get tempor a in the nominative plural because there's a genitive rule, a general rule, I said that while I was doing the genitive, general rule about neuter words, and that is that their nominative plural always ends in the letter A. This is no exception. There are no exceptions. Okay, so we get tempor a, tempor temporibus. Another rule about the neuters, the accusative always looks like the nominative above it, tempor a. Get one more temporibus. And then the vocative plural also needs to look just like the nominative above it. So we get tempora one more time. And that is how you decline a third declension neuter word with a stem change.